everyone, and welcome back. Mr. Steve here with Mr. Kevin, and we're here for the next part. Let's get moving. We're going to start with our total spin drill. So again, I'll have Mr. Kevin back your hips up just a little bit. Again, work on all fours. If you don't have a partner, you can absolutely use something like a cushion or a pillow, but ideally you have someone head on the ground. I'm going to put my weight on their back, like my chest, my upper body. My goal is to take my knees off the ground, but keep my feet on the ground. My hands they could be up or they could touch, but really I don't want my knees to touch. And I move by opening my feet, moving from one side to the other. We're just going to move for 30 seconds. This should be review for everyone at this point. And we'll start in 3, 2, 1. Let's just move. Let's go. Being mindful, I'm not kicking my partner. Breathing, keep moving your own pace. Listen, 10 seconds. Keep going, keep breathing. And breathe. And time. Very good. Again, if you have a partner that wanted to do their spin, this is where you'd have to pause. Maybe in the future we'll do 2 rounds of it, so it's either both people get 1 round, or if there's only one person, they can do 2 rounds of it. We'll have to figure that out. Let's work our backpack drill, which again should be reviewed for everyone. We'll do both feet in. We'll do this for a full minute. We're gonna move elbows and knees. As I move, Mr. Kevin's using every muscle right from his foot to his chin to contract, to hold on. As I come up with my elbows, come up, switching my base, turning. 1 minute. Ready? Echo! Play! Go. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Keep holding. Keep going, 15 seconds about. Seconds. And echo. Echo. Pause. All right. So we worked our rear strangle, sleeve choke, our escape, the one side escape. Let's work our straight arm lock from the back. So, again, working from Mr. Kevin's back. Making sure that we're working with the right size, the right height. If he is a lot taller, I want to try to pull him back, but his weight shouldn't be laying on me. His weight's more in front on his hips. At the same time, it does require strength on my part, core strength, to get used to holding myself up. We'll start with double underhook, my arm being underneath, and I'll pick a side, whatever side I want to go towards. I'm gonna have my arm come up, my other hand comes over, and I can literally push his head, or I can just go palm to palm. Now, I want to put Mr. Kevin on his back, but if I put him on his back right now, he's gonna land on my leg. I won't be able to get my leg over his head. So to get my legs out, I'm gonna fall to the side of the arm I'm holding. As my shoulders fold him up to the side, my feet go up on the opposite side. But now I wanna push Mr. Kevin towards his back, as my leg will go over his head. Once my leg goes over his head, it's all about control. Keeping my knees tight, my feet curling to my bottom, my hands, well, there's multiple controls. The simplest, especially if someone's a lot bigger, could simply be to hold at the wrist near the thumb, I'm trying to pull this person's arm so that it's as deep as possible. I want it going over my inside hip. Their elbow's gonna go over my inside hip, so their hand's gonna be on the outside. And as I pull it down close to my body, my feet curl, I bridge my hips up, and again, I'm pulling his arm down. There's multiple ways you can hold his arm. For right now, let's keep it simple. Just holding at the wrist and the thumb. So if I have double underhooks, right, I can work on either side, getting both hands to one side. Now I get my feet to the opposite side, but I have to work my feet up his body enough to get my leg over his head. I want him on his back for this. I don't want him to sit up. Right? My knees pinch, my feet curl, my hands work their way up his arm, and I make sure his arm is deep. I pull it over my inside hip, lifting my hips up against the elbow, slow and controlled. So let's work this motion. Not even a minute. We do 1 minute. And again, if you are super new at this movement, or work just on one side, a little more experienced, I want you to work both back and forth. 1 minute, nice and controlled. Ready, and HECO! Play! Let's go! Back and forth. Ten seconds. Next one. HECO! Pause. All right, so we're gonna work a positional sparring from the back with control. We have worked a rear strangle, sleeve choke, and now our arm lock. Person on the back, any safe controlled submission. Person in front is escaping. Remember when we talked about escaping, trying to get inside of his feet without exposing my neck. Moving. We'll go for 1 minute. Person on the back is trying to work any submission they know. Person in the front is trying to work their escape. Remember, if we end up in any other position, if we end up, I mount Mr. Kevin somehow, that's great. And normally we'd keep going, but in this type of drill, the drill would be done. He got out of the back, it's over. 1 minute from the back. Any submission, person in front tries to escape, keep it safe. Safety is the most important thing, especially when training in an unfamiliar environment, right? HECO! Play! All righty. And let's go. Keep moving. Keep breathing. 30 seconds. in time. Echo! Pause! All right. Awesome work, everyone. So as I will probably say every lesson, if you have someone with you who's willing to do more work, now would be a great time to do it. Whether you do more positional sparring, work any of the drills that we were just doing, or again, if you have someone available who can work more live rounds with you, that would be ideal. With that being said, I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone is doing their best to stay sane with all this, unusual routine and schedule we all have to deal with. So, but hopefully you guys are having fun doing this, and I know we're having more fun making it now, and we look forward to making more. So, while I hope we look forward more to seeing everyone, we will have to make do while we do. So, excellent job, and stand up on our feet. Stand up straight, and the sign of respect.